This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Indiana Pacers, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Spurs. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Castle, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Hunter. Then it's White, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton is out there with the Cobra. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. We look at San Antonio. Well, they have seized home court. They orchestrated the upset in Game 1. No matter what happens tonight, Greg, they can rest on that.
I mean, it was a huge shift in this series, an accomplishment you would obviously be proud of, but hey, they still got a long way to go. If they get scorched in Game 2, all the momentum heads back the other direction, and as we've seen, home court can't always save you.
It can't, but momentum sometimes can. And he gets the bucket.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Paul, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Outside, White. Here's Castle. No good on the 3. Siakam finds Halliburton. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. The 3 ball. Knocks down the 3 ball. Castle's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
On offense, here are the Pacers. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Shot clock at 3. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the middle. One-on-one fast break. They get the rebound. Here's Parham. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. You look at Wembanyama. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, the Cobra.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding.
Spurs leading by 4. Here's Castle. He's got 5, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Now, here's Halliburton. Pass to the Cobra.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Pacers shooting their first foul shots of the night here. first one falls for him. Cherish Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for San Antonio. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Spurs shooting their first free throw tonight. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Kuminga. Now Hunter. Trying to find White, gets it to him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one of his guys has an opportunity.
And the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He ended up with 26 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. That one falls. 7 points for the Cobra.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Jackson passes to Hunter. Over Mathurin. San Antonio again missing. Indiana trailing here. Here's the Cobra. 7 points in the game. It's good. This game is all even. Parham's got 9 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's a tie game in Indiana. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for San Antonio, Grayson Allen is out there with Devin Vassell. And there's Jackson. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the paint. Oh, that's blocked. An even 3-on-3 break. Parham passes to Halliburton. Now here's Walker. Down low. Here's Parham. Allen with the rebound. Deflects the pass. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Vassell, no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
Now, here's Vassell. To the left wing. Wembanyama against Turner. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Vassell's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Parham. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Parham. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. White, wide open. He fired. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The Pacers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. A rebound by the Spurs. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
First team foul.
And that one falls for White. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers.
Pascal Siakam.
San Antonio leading. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Hunter. White setting the pick for Hunter. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more often times than not.
Here's Parham. And the shot is good. Parham's got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Kuminga kicks to Hunter. Inside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Parham. That's a basket. Is 8th from the field, 8 of 14. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pacers?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Pass to Castle. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Castle. Fires from deep. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. Outside, Mathurin. Turner finds Halliburton. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's good from long range. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
White looking around. To the middle. With 4 seconds on the clock. Wembanyama, no good. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so it's It's Indiana bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Indiana Pacers.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Everyone is talking about their Game 1 victory. You think they can take the first 2 on the road?
Well, props to them for getting it done, and that first game especially. I think they can do it again, Ernie.
Well, they'll have to keep up that intensity, play sharp, and if they can, wow, headed home up 2-0. They'll be sitting in a great, great spot.
They would indeed. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotion.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The Cobra out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Parham. Rebounded by the Spurs. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 5. Pass to the Cobra. Here's Siakam, defended by Kuminga. Here's the Cobra. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Now Hunter. Mathurin with some nice defense. Indiana leading by 5. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's the Cobra. 20 points for him. Here's Siakam. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Castle. On its way from Hunter for 2. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Turner against Wembanyama. Fires the three. Hassel misses.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Parham. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and that one's good. Hunter.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Halliburton. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Hassel. And the Spurs scoring again. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Down low. Here's Parham. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Vassell. He has 5. And a miss there on the triple. On the wing, Mathurin. Covered by Vassell. Pass to the Cobra. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Halliburton with it for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Vassell in the corner. Drills it. From outside. Vassell's got 8.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
1:02 left in the third. Here's the Cobra. He's got 24. Here's Siakam. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Siakam's got his first points in this one.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Wembanyama outside. Fires high post. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's the Cobra. Light covering. Mathurin passes to Parham. Indiana moving it around. To the paint. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Spurs making a change here.
Make some noise.
Now off the inbound, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Allen outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Indiana out in front. They're up by 3. And let's take